Welcome to The Inner Strategy, the Stoic blueprint behind bold leadership. I'm Scott Smith, and this is my short form podcast where every day we tap into timeless truths and modern clarity to help you lead better, grow your business smarter, and ground yourself in wisdom and the recognition that strategy starts within, so you can lead with stillness and strength in our chaotic world. It's been a heavy week, and I thought I would make it this today to align with all of the happenings of the last week. Have you noticed that sometimes everything just feels like it's shifting? Politics, markets, opinions, even people you thought were steady start to move with the wind. Have you noticed that? And have you felt that recently? Thomas Jefferson once said, "In matters of principle, stand like a rock." That line's been echoing in my mind this week. Because change is constant, yet principle is supposed to be the thing that doesn't move. Stoics talked about this too. They called it virtue, that alignment between what you believe and what you do. We call that integrity. My mission president called that congruence. President Snow, rest your soul. Wisdom, courage, justice, self-control, those are the anchors, the rock. But the thing is, standing like a rock doesn't mean being stubborn. It means being clear. It means knowing what you stand for so deeply that when the storm comes, you don't need to announce it. You just stay grounded. And maybe that's what real leadership is now. Not chasing every new trend or reacting to every headline, but quietly, consistently holding your ground. You can evolve your strategies. You can change your mind, but don't change your principles. Stand with your principles. Those are sacred. I'm going to use one thing as an example. Last Sunday, there was a church in Michigan that was attacked by someone who decided they didn't like the people that were worshiping in that church. Now, these were members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, often called Mormons, and he crashed his truck into the front of the church. It had multiple explosive devices in the bed of the truck. He got out of his truck, and as people came to try to help, started shooting at them with an assault rifle. He killed 4 people, shot children, adults, didn't care, and then he burned the church down. Now, the police responded, he exchanged gunfire, and he was killed. And the members of that church responded in a very traumatized yet heroic manner. And I've been processing that a lot this week. Last week, it felt so heavy that I felt like I couldn't actually absorb it. But the week has given me time to consider my thoughts. And there have been actions taken by members of that faith, my faith, in raising money not just for the victims, but for the wife and children of the attacker, because they're victims too. And as Christians, we ought to stand together. Our principles are sacred. We ought to stand together in times of peril, stress, and trial. We're resetting for a new week. And this week on the podcast, we're going to talk about change. Change is the focus. Managing through change, leading through change. And Stoic principles and virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, self-control, all of those things are where we're going to focus as we manage through change. So today, as you reset for a new week, take a minute and ask yourself, what are my non-negotiables? Where do I stand? What do I stand for no matter what changes, no matter what happens in my world? What are my true principles? Because the truth is, the world doesn't need more noise and nonsense. Dear heavens, the world needs people who stand like a rock, not to block the flow, but to guide it. This is the inner strategy, where your principles are your power. Stand firm. Let's go. Thanks for spending a few quiet moments with me today. If the inner strategy helps you lead with more presence, power, and purpose, take a moment to share it with someone who needs it. Remember, your legacy is built in moments of stillness, and your strength is found within. Until next time, lead boldly, live wisely.